I'm rebuilding my marketing business from scratch, live in front of you, with no clients, no revenue, just money saved in the bank, everything I've learned, and a laptop, and hopes and dreams. All right, so that's me trying to be dramatic to set a tone and go into my acting chops. But yes, all that is real. So essentially what I'm thinking of doing is an experiment that's heavily inspired by the developers and people who create software products online that do the building in public. So I'm calling this a marketing in public. So it's part experiment, part live stream, part co-working with Chris if you want to. And I'm gonna be showing everything from building my ad campaigns, writing my scripts, leveraging AI to help me get things done, and even just generating the ideas and figuring out which marketing tactics I want to put into my overall marketing strategy. So everything's going to be shared in the open, fully transparent, and nothing is going to be hidden. So why am I doing this is one, it's an experiment. So it's an opportunity for me to obviously be consistent. I'm putting it out there. So now it helps me be accountable. The live stream is going to be for 10 weeks to start. I'm starting off with a very low goal, something simple and easy. But the bigger why behind that is oftentimes you're going to see online, people are going to share their story of how they started this and they got to here. But it's that like that middle gap that no one ever exposes or shares what they're doing. That's what I tend to share and expose. Now that's provided I make it to a success. If this fails, so be it. But I want this to be a success so that you could see that whole middle part and see that whole journey from me going from zero to hero, essentially. So yeah, a lot of people talk about the theory, but nobody shows the execution. This will be all about theory and execution blended together. Also, this gives me an opportunity to create more content in my own zone of strength. I'd love to say I could write a newsletter, but it's not my strength. Talking, communicating is my jam. So this is a great way to kind of me just being me without trying to be everything polished and be consistent in getting that out there. So I could show up more in your feed. Okay, so what's in it for you? So now, if you're a founder, a marketer, a creator, or just somebody who loves seeing someone go from zero to hero, this is going to be the journey to watch, where I'm going to be sharing everything from how I create my video scripts, how I record those videos, the tools I'm using to record those videos. You're going to be watching me building ad campaigns, potentially even doing outreach. You're going to see how the entire sausage is made. And if you're a vegan, I don't know what the equivalent of that is, but you'll be seeing that too. So the big challenge in all this for me is obviously going to be consistency, which is why I want to start with just 10 weeks, an easy number to achieve, a small goal. And if that goes well, which it should go well, so I'm going to put positive words out there. When that goes well, I'm going to keep going on to past 10 weeks. This is going to happen on Sundays at 8 a.m. PST time, early in the morning on my side, but people have already started their day in the rest of the world. So as I said, this for those that want to see how the sausage is made. You're going to learn, you're going to be able to see firsthand how I'm using different tools, how I'm thinking outside of the box, how I'm implementing different tactics and different strategies. And you'll just be able to see me being me. You'll be able to potentially even communicate, hang out with me possibly. Like, let's have we're co-working online sesh together. Yeah, that's close to the cool kids are doing, right? Yeah. Shit, I'm getting old. So yeah, I'm gonna close this off. So follow if you want to watch this whole thing unfold. At some point, I'm gonna post out where you can follow the live streams, most likely where you're watching this. At some point, I may have a new email newsletter capture to say put your email in the button below. But for now, I'm doing this video to put something out there so that one, I can be consistent. And hopefully you ride along for the journey to either watch me crash or rise to become a hero. And yeah, that's it. Me signing off. You guys have an awesome rest of the day. Ciao.